All right, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Make It Kustom. I'm Carl Fisher and we are back on the ramp truck. I got Elio rolling with me. And we are running around right now. I'm really excited actually because Brent is coming. Halfass Kustoms, he's gonna hang out for a few days and we are gonna thrash on the ramp truck again. We always get so much work done, but today's day basically is we're getting ready. We got to go pick up metal, we got to go pick up supplies. We were just coming from Mopac, grabbed a few Heim joint rod links, grabbed some stuff for the radiator. So I'm just trying to like get all my bases covered to make sure that nothing is stopping us when Brent and I are working together. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna take you along for the ride. We're gonna make a couple more stops, get back home, pull the ramp truck in, drop the transmission fluid because it got full of some water, get it all going again, and start designing our front suspension. We're gonna cut everything out with the CNC plasma. Actually, I'm wearing my Fast Cut shirt today, and yeah, that's the plan. We're getting ready for Brent to come slam on this ramp truck. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, click subscribe, hit notifications. All right, everybody, this is about the November 9th to 12th metal shaping course in Las Vegas with custom motorcycle builder Christian Sosa. He's been a really great friend to me and a mentor as far as metal shaping goes and making machinery. He's got the Shape-O-Matic power hammer, which we will be using during the class, as well as his other power hammers. He's got a Powell, he's got a Bailey, he's got a Pullmax, all these machines that are, you know, you don't see them every day and you don't always get a chance to run them. We're also going to be doing hand metal shaping in this course as well, but this is 3.5 full days and your arm would get tired. So thankfully we've got the power hammers to use. The whole purpose of this course is to help you understand how to read metal and the steps that it takes to go from design to fully built motorcycle gas tank or another shape if you so choose to that might pertain closer to your project. So November 9th to 12th in Las Vegas. The details are in the description. I hope that you can join myself and Christian. Unfortunately, we won't have Craig Rodsmith there. He's got other things that have got in the way of this, but Christian and I are gonna make sure you guys have an amazing class. And if you wanna save some money on accommodation, you can do like I did and sleep in the shop. There's a little mezzanine upstairs, just bring some sleeping gear. There's a shower in the shop as well. And yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Thursday night, tacos. We're gonna meet everybody, learn everybody's names, just hang out, get to know the shop. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all day will be intense metal shaping days where we go everything from the very basics of learning how to put shape into a panel, then to making a design of your own and patterning that and then replicating it with sheet metal on an intense weekend course with myself and Christian. So I hope to see you guys there November 9th to 12th. Let's get back into this video. Details in the description. Okay, see you guys. Well, back from running around, we got the shop cleaned up now. Kind of made a big space opening for the truck. Elio and I are gonna go get the ramp truck fired up. It seemed like I forgot to cover up the dipstick hole in the transmission, so there's a bit of water in there. We're gonna drain that out, put new tranny fluid in it, and fire it up, get it pulled in.
Jet wet.
So there's the drain, or there's the, yeah, this is kind of undercover though. Okay. Throttle. New. Doesn't get caught. So what's the most that we can get done today for the rest of the day? And the thing that's been bugging me a lot is that when Brent and I set up the cab, I assumed that this was vertical in relation to the cab, and it's not. So what's actually happening is that the back of the cab is sitting a little bit too low. And with the back of the cab sitting a little bit too low, it just doesn't look right, and it's gonna translate into the whole rest of the build, which I don't think is cool. So what I'm gonna have to do is, that's what Elio's doing back here, is like, we're gonna find the right spot to be level. I think it's this body line, dude, for sure. Because like, I don't know about the drip rail, but like this line right here, when you look at the side of the truck, like I feel like that's,
that body line is on a different angle than this
well, yeah, I would go off of that, or this one. Like either of these, you know?
But they're both level with the back. It's like it's just touching the line there.
No, go off of this frame. That's not a guarantee. Let's go off of this here. So right now so you know what I'm gonna do, dude? I'm gonna put this, like you tell me when this is dead bubble. Yep. Okay? I'm gonna undo it till it's dead bubble. That makes sense though, to go off of that part of the chassis. Probably.
Well, it's whatever you want it to be level with.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. It looks like a totally dead straight part of the frame rail. And with that being straight and flat, then we can build our deck straight and flat. Okay, that's it. Okay. So we're dead level on the chassis. Now we're gonna see where this body line is. And from what I remember, that body line, okay, we're dead level. This body line was tipping to the back, so the bubble will be showing up on the left. See how much that's showing up? That's
that, or honestly the top one. The top one's probably the best bet.
Even this one. And does this give us the same?
No, that's not like...
Yeah, okay.
Complete opposite of.
No,
No, I'm saying
no.
like right here. That
Well,
one.
yeah, but this one's showing bubble on the left by a bit.
Oh yeah.
It's almost showing us the same. Actually, it's not quite. Or, yeah, bubble on the left. Yeah, Elio says go off this one. This one's way off though. Yeah, I don't think we can do that. No. Okay, so the other thing that's happening, which is crazy, I don't know if you guys remember some of the ramp truck videos where we're dropping the cab because we're not using the full torsion bar twist. The front of the frame is not fully boxed yet. That's why we can't apply the torsion bar to help lift it, because it ends up kind of tweaking the front. So we've been kind of like letting it drop, but it's been actually hurting the cab. There is a little bit of a buckle happening right here. See this? That is because we've been dropping the cab. So it's a good thing we noticed now, before there's too much damage. So what the solve, I think, will be, because this truck is also gonna have a full air system on it, I've got a engine-driven compressor for it, and it's gonna have obviously air ride and a big air tank. So I picked up this pneumatic hydraulic long ram jack. This is for like a for your engine crane, and so it's got pneumatic lift on it and it's long travel. So I'd like to install that in here somewhere so that it's able to lift this cab to allow us to tilt it. I think it'll be safer and it'll keep it from destroying itself. So that's the plan right now. Elio and I are gonna level this thing and then design a lift mechanism for it. That actually translated to quite a bit. Check this out. This is the gap that we have underneath the mount. Mind you, it's back from the edge of the cab a little bit. We've got like a solid, you know, I'd say an inch, a full inch that we can lift the back of the cab up to make it look right. And it looks really right now, I think. So does Elio. You agree, bud?
I agree.
Agreed. She looks good. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we are gonna cut right through this vertically. Thankfully, Brent made this a vertical cut here. If it was like on a 45 or something, this would be much more difficult, but we've got a vertical cut. We can just lift that up, relatch it, and then weld it in place. We can gusset it later, but at least this will be in the exact spot. And then we'll have a look at mounting this ram, and just so that we've got an easier way to lift the cab tilt now, because since, you know, what we've been doing is jacking up the corner and then pushing it by hand over and then letting it drop when it comes back down, which is a no-no. It's a no-no. Okay, we've also come to the conclusion that we might actually end up modifying the arm itself that connects to this, because we've got an AC bracket for, or sorry, a compressor bracket for our York 210 compressor, and it mounts where this is. So we were going to redesign this, and the amount of work going into redesigning that bracket itself to mount somewhere else, I don't think is worth it to just redesign this. So we might redesign this, since we're moving that anyway, and allow us to put this AC compressor bracket in. So that's our new direction, is we're gonna cut this off and relieve the area, get this AC compressor bracket in, see if we can mount it. And if we can, then we end up redesigning this arm instead of making new AC compressor bracket. Well, day 2, we were just back from picking up a bunch more stuff. We got Elio's tube bender. We're gonna make actually a tube mount now for this. I don't know if we already talked about it, but the plan is now is we're just gonna put a little stub here that has an 1.5 inch hole straight through it. And basically we're just gonna have a tube that comes down to the frame. Goes like that, like a hoop. And on the other side it'll do the same thing. That way we're gonna have tons of room for this air compressor setup. Then we'll end up removing the rest of this. The other side here, I did find some more of this material, so we're just gonna actually extend that piece a little bit because it had to come up a little. And yeah, weld that in. That will be done and our air compressor will work. I feel like that's you know, ticked off. It's a needed thing if we want this thing to work by the end of our little work week. We also picked up a bunch of other stuff like cooling fan because we've got a new radiator for it. We've got all of our suspension bolts. We got all of our suspension bushings. We've got these massive 5/8 center bolt, 2-inch OD on this, which means 2-inch ID, 2¼ inch OD, or sorry, 2.5-inch OD pipe that we're going to use, this seamless massive 1/4 inch wall pipe. We're going to do a link setup on the front, so we've just like collected a ton of parts for that. I'm going to help Elio unload all the steel here. We got a bunch of stuff to cut on the fast cut. We've got a bunch of plate for it. We ended up getting a full sheet of 1/4 and a full sheet of 3/16 P&O. P&O means pickled and oiled. It just means there's no mill scale on it. So we're going to do some nice tidy little brackets, get fancy with some stuff, then we don't have to burn off the mill scale. TIG weld's a lot easier. Yeah, anyway, gonna keep helping with that. And then we're gonna continue getting this cab mount situation finished during this video. And then me and Elio are just gonna keep working on drawings and kind of whatever else we can prep to prepare for Brent. Brent's coming tomorrow, so we'll see him soon. Okay, so got this side welded back up. This is in the right spot. We are about to weld on this piece that Elio made. This cap is going to also allow us to have a latch. Ow, this is hot. Wow! Super hot. That cap will have like a little latch here. This is like an extra safety latch. The real latch is here. This closes down in here. You can put a pin in it. This also pushes this safety latch in so that this whole cab locks down. That's kind of the purpose of all that. And might as well have it all done for safety. So this cap will go on, and then Elio's got a couple tubes bent up that are gonna be like, it's almost gonna look like a shock hoop. But those dual hoops will kind of stabilize us front to back, as well as give us the vertical rigidity to support the weight of the cab, and gives us room for the bumpings. Okay, I can't touch that with anything.
There's pliers right there.
Yeah, there we go. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, tubies. You got them tubes? That bender makes nice bends, eh?
Yeah.
See, kind of like that. Lots of clearance, eh? Isn't that perfect? We just like whack it off like that and just root.
Yep, that was the plan.
Too good. Too good. Okay, do I have the marker? Do you have the marker? Okay, I think that's enough to get us working. I can't get any more upside down and inside out. You can weld the rest when the cap goes up.
And then we just have to adjust this up here just to...
Oh yeah, that's all that is, yeah.
And then we can use the lock as well. That's sick.
Cool beans.
Cool. Cool, dude. You're gonna see that in the video. You just...
What's that?
You're gonna see the video of me just holding up my hand being like, what the heck?
Love it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are gonna actually go to the front here and just kind of reinforce this area a bit, and then we want to retry the torsion bar to see if it can help the cab. Like, this wasn't quite strong enough before, and when we added the torsion of the torsion bar, it sort of tweaked the cab funny. So I want to see if with the added strength that it has now, with us addressing some of that, welding some of that up, maybe we can reuse the torsion bar to help the cab, but basically I'm not sure. I want to try that before I go ahead and put this in, which is, I think I already talked about this, but if I didn't, engine crane type crane jack. This is an air actuated one that I got from Princess Auto. I thought that maybe we could just install this in here and allow the air system that the truck will have to lift and lower the cab. I think it would be kind of sweet. But regardless, it would be nice for it to have a little bit of help by the torsion bar, so we're gonna give that a shot.
Hold on, one sec. Hold on. 1, 2.
Oh. You can kind of do it. Winning! Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Okay. This thing is open and lifting. Set it up. Cool.
Honestly, we could do one more.
What?
We could do one more.
Like, make it even easier?
Yeah.
Why, is that too hard?
No, but if you're by yourself.
Yeah, but you're never gonna do this by yourself, man. Like,
Okay.
you don't think you?
I
Just a lot of torque on there. I'm worried about like adding more torque.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
So if you look, I don't know, but let's just feel it. Let's just feel it. Like, are you pulling it down? You're not doing anything?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, let me just try it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here as a.
Okay, I'm gonna let it down.
Yeah.
You're right, we probably could do one more. Right? Right. I mean, it's sitting nice and straight, like it's landing well. So.
But you could also just leave it for now until you beef everything up and then do
Yeah,
one more.
at least it's like not murdering the cab. That's the buckle.
Oh, fuck.
Like from slamming down on this so many times.
No!
Yeah, dude. Yep, and this side too. This has just gone like this. And buckled it. In case you guys didn't catch that, all the times Brent and I slammed this cab down, buckled the back of the cab. See this? Look at that buckle.
It's quite
It's substantial. There's a little bit on this side, but it's more on that side. I mean, I don't think there's a lot that we can really do to fix it. It's in this wall a little bit. Like if I sight line down this wall, I can see a hump right here. Like there's a bit of a hump like that. It's just we're just gonna live. We're just gonna live on.
You learn.
Yeah, now the cab's level anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but there's a little buckle in there, but it's not gonna ever happen again because now we got success.
Cool.
Good stuff. I think we're gonna end this video here then.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like we've done fun.
Elio, thanks homie. It's been a wicked day.
It's been a good day.
Yeah, we are gonna keep trucking on this evening a little bit with the prep because Brent is coming tomorrow morning. So I'm just gonna keep kind of getting things ready, and I might start drawing a few things to have ready so that we can just kind of cut them on the CNC and like start building them onto the truck. So I guess probably with the fast cut, we're gonna make like a wishbone 4-link.
3-lane.
3, is that what, I don't even know what that's called, because it's technically 7 links, right?
Yeah.
Or you call it a 4-link?
I guess the 3 would be considered 1 link because
Yeah, I
it's
got
not
you.
separate, and then
Right, okay, so like 2 lower links, bushing on the front, going from the front bumper back, we're gonna do like 2 lower links like this,
Yep.
with airbags mounted in the links, and then we're gonna have a wishbone upper, and we're gonna try and keep the geometry exactly vertically aligned and parallel in distance and every way possible to the steering link to basically eliminate bump steer.
hopefully the theory behind it is to eliminate all bump steer.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what we're considering, is like basically a 4-link that is from the bumper back instead of like coming up to the front axle. We're gonna come from the bumper back and do the exact same fulcrum and lengths as the drag link for the steering, like from the pitman arm to the steering arm on the axle, to hopefully allow those to all work together with the air ride. If it doesn't eliminate it,
And
I
the
feel like
same ride height have the same angle as the steering.
right.
Like, so everything runs
everything will be
parallel.
parallel, and on the same vertical plane. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, it will make sense
We'll
as we
explain
build it. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Thanks a lot for your help, Elio, and we'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget to like, click subscribe, hit notifications, and join the custom crew if you want. 15% off the merch store, $5 a month.